What to highlight first in your resume? I see lots of people get this wrong, to be honest. They start with their weak spot in their skill set. Let's say, or in their resume. Let's say some people start with their education. Okay, if you are in Harvard or if you have excellent grades in Oxford University, you should put it first. That's for sure. But if it's just a normal university, or even if it's not related to computer science or cybersecurity or malware analysis, maybe you should leave it for later. If you have if you have experience in big companies like Facebook, Google, Microsoft, you have worked on really interesting projects like Zero Day in Google, or you have really did interesting projects, you have won awards in that company that you have worked in, then you may highlight that first. But if that's not your weak spot, it's not your strong spot, then you have to leave it for later. The most important for malware analysis is to show that you have the practical skills. Everybody is showing certificates, grades, a list of skills that they think they have, or they just write it in their resume. But you need to show them that you have practiced these skills, you really have it, and you have the proof of that. And the way to do it is to actually have a malware analysis report highlighted as the first thing in your resume. Let's say, for me, for example, I did an analysis for WannaCry, and with this analysis, it helped me to get lots of different jobs. And at the end, I worked in Symantec in a team, and this team was actually created just after Stuxnet attack. It was created just before just for this attack and for similar attacks after. And I was the best candidate for working in this team. So for you, you need to highlight your best asset, which is your malware analysis skills. You need to highlight that you have the skills, you have practiced it, you have mastered it, and you have did that in a malware analysis report, including the link to that report. And think about this. Your resume will not only get to the manager, it will get to the HR as well. And HRs, they don't really understand malware analysis that much. And even if the manager is really scanning the resumes, he may not really have the time to look at your report. First, you need to look at the job description, exactly as it is. Then take all the keywords, all the things they want from you, or skills that they want from you to have, and list all of these skills inside your project part. Let's say you did an analysis for WannaCry malware. You see that they want you to have skills in ORI Debugger and IDA Pro. Then write that you did static and dynamic analysis using different tools, including IDA Pro, ORI Debugger, and others. They want you to know your signatures or how to write signatures. Then say that you have wrote a signature using YARA rules and it's included in the report. They want you to have, let's say, Python scripting. Then you see that you have wrote a decryption for the strings using in Python, and you have reversed the algorithm. You have wrote a script to decrypt to reverse this algorithm, and the code is available on GitHub with that link. They don't have to click on these links, but they see all the keywords that are in the job description are included inside your own resume. Then for the HR, he just see that all your keywords are included in your projects, not only the skills, but in your project. You should also have a section for the skills that has the same skills that are required in the job description. And be honest, don't lie. If you don't have this skill set, just don't include it. This will hurt you later on in the next interviews. However, if you have these skills that are included in the job description, include all of them inside your skills part and inside the project. If it has passed the HR and he see that all these keywords are included inside your project, inside your skills, that means you are very relevant to this company, then it will pass to the manager. The manager after will see that you have the skills, you have practiced the skills in your malware analysis report. That means that you are the one to be at least interviewed and to be at least to see if that person really is like his resume or not. Then you get to the next level and hopefully to the job after. So think about that. You have to include your strongest points, and it should be that you have practical skills in malware analysis. You have proved that you have wrote a malware analysis report with that, or even a project, and you have all the required skills in the job description included in your resume. That's it for this video, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.